Risk Management for Community Workers by Janelle Bridges. Version 1, dated 23rd June 2020. So the purpose of this policy is to protect and minimise risks and risk exposure for staff in the community setting that may arise at Happy Backpack Centre and to create a safe, supported and healthy workplace. The definition of terms: risk is a situation involving exposure to danger. As an example may be encountering a homeless animal. So procedures we want to put in place for this are using the hierarchy of control to assess each risk to decide what is the best method of reducing the risk to an acceptable level. So obviously the staff should have a risk management mindset to constantly review the risks and change any risk control strategies accordingly. So elimination of hazards and risks. Now, do we have to send our staff out? If there is a risk to a staff member when presenting to a client's place of residence, for example, when there is an animal or a savage dog about, the staff member decides to not enter the property and goes back to the car and phones the client. How to reduce these risks? So substitution. If the risks are too high for a worker to go out to a client's place of residence, consider changing the location to a place that's less hazardous. For example, is the client able to come into the centre when they're in town? Maybe we could meet at the community library in a meeting room out there. Or better still, have they got access to a laptop or a notebook or iPad where they can access Skype or Zoom, and we can have a meeting that way, or as a last resort, phone call. So isolation, what we need to do is the client able to remove or lock any dogs or animals up before the staff worker enters the premises before the scheduled appointment time to remove those risks? Can we ask the client to phone ahead and cancel any appointments in case there's any illnesses that may have been noticed? So that's no matter how small, either runny nose or a small cough, especially in these times of COVID-19. Administration controls. So when we make the appointments, making sure the administration make appointments and ensuring that there are no aggressive or homeless animals on the premises. Asking the clients that there are no one there that is ill with any cold or flu-like symptoms or any other diseases, for example, chickenpox, mumps, measles, etc., before making any appointments with the client. And ask the client, have they been in contact with anyone that has returned from overseas recently in relation to COVID-19? So to do that, we must follow the government policies and procedures for COVID-19 as outlined in the Safe Work Australia government website. Thank you.